today we're looking at this Fortis 5 Black ARGB cooler. It's got a 140mm fan on the front, which is ARGB, as well as ARGB lighting on the top, and it's got a TDP of 220. Today we're checking out the Endorfy Fortis 5 Black ARGB. It's got a sleek black design, addressable RGB lighting, and solid cooling performance. But is it worth your money? The packaging is simple, a brown cardboard box with black print. On the front you'll see a basic diagram of the cooler, while the sides and back go into more detail, including a QR code for additional specs. Inside the box we have the cooler itself, a 140mm fan, a nano reset ARGB controller, which in basic allows you to change the RGB lighting using your case's reset button if your motherboard doesn't have an ARGB header. There's also mounting accessories for a wide range of Intel and AMD sockets, a tube of thermal paste, a manual, and 4 fan clips, 2 for the included fan and 2 for an additional fan if needed. Let's start with a fan. It's a 140mm fan, but instead of the usual square frame, this one has an octagonal design. The fan blades have a whitish diffused look with a serrated edge designed to improve airflow and reduce noise. One nice touch is the moulded logo in the centre of the fan instead of a cheap sticker, which keeps the look nice and clean. Now onto the cooler. At first glance it looks similar to most single tower coolers out there, but this one has a few standout features. The fin stack is dense and well built, providing good airflow. The top features ARGB lighting, with both the logo and a diffused strip along the edges of the top lighting up. The ARGB is daisy chained with the fan, making cable management easier. There are 6 heat pipes coming from the nickel plated base, all finished in black, including the clips that hold the fan in place. At 159mm tall, the Fortis 5 Black ARGB should fit in most mid-tower cases. We had no issue with installation, and it doesn't interfere with the RAM, or not in our use cases anyway. And even if you did have issues with a larger RAM for whatever the reason, you can simply adjust the fan position to accommodate them. The cooler supports a wide range of sockets, including AMD's FM1, FM2, AM2, AM3, AM4, AM5, as well as Intel's 1851, 1700, 1200, 1150X, 2066 and 2011, meaning that you can basically install this on a brand new system or even a very old one. Now let's talk about the RGB. The lighting on the fan and the top of the tower cooler looks great and can be controlled in 2 ways. First, you can use your motherboard's ARGB header for full customization throughout software. Additionally, you can also use the included nano reset controller, which allows you to cycle through preset effects using your case's reset button. So down to testing. All testing is done on the same machine in the same room with the same equipment. Each test is done 3 times for 30 minutes each, and we get the average. The rest of the information can be found on the screen. In this first test we're checking the temperature the CPU gets up to on average over 30 minutes with the fan speed running at 50%, and as you can see here we tested the Endorfy Fortis 5 Black ARGB twice, one with 1 fan and the second time with 2 fans. And as you can see it performs sort of middle of the table, but if you do add that second fan to it you do get an extra 3 degrees of headroom. Now in this test we're doing exactly the same thing again, but this time we're checking the maximum temperature the CPU got up to. And as you can see here, they did actually come in quite hot, especially if you're using the 1 fan version, which is not the best, but it didn't thermal throttle on our i9, and in all honesty, the i9 has got a TDP higher than this cooler is rated for, so in reality it did well, especially for its price point. In this test, we knock the fan speed up to 100% and then get the average again. And as you can see here, we're getting roughly middle of the table. It actually performs well on the average temperatures over the 30 minutes. It's just when you get to that maximum temperature, when it hits its peaks, it does struggle a little bit more. And again, same again, but this time the fan speed at 100%, we're checking the max temperature, and as you can see again, it still gets quite hot. It's actually at the back of the pack, but again, this cooler costs 2, sometimes 3 times less than the others here, so it's actually performing well considering its price point. Now we're checking the sound levels and decibels. With a fan speed at 50%, it actually performs pretty well, sort of middle of the pack. Obviously a little bit louder if you've got 2 fans on there, because obviously 2 fans makes more noise than 1, but in reality it performs pretty well. And on this test we're checking it with 100% fan speed, and as you can see here, the decibel levels are roughly in that middle of the park range. It's doing pretty well. Again, not the best, not the worst, but still, for its price point, and you've got some decent looks as well, it does pretty well. So is this cooler worth it? Let's break it down. It has great build quality, a sleek black design, good cooling performance for a mid-range CPU. It's also got addressable RGB lighting, wide compatibility with Intel and AMD sockets, new and old, and quiet operation. Overall, if you're looking for a stylish, quiet and budget-friendly air cooler, the Fortis 5 Black ARGB is a fantastic option. The TechMax Expo 25 is the UK's top tech trade show, bringing together hundreds of IT professionals. It's a great opportunity to strengthen relationships with vendors and distributors while networking with industry leaders. You can explore the latest tech and services for growing your IT business. There is also thousands of pounds of prizes up for grabs. And not only that, it's free to attend the day event. The event takes place on the 27th of June 2025 at Magna Adventure and Science Centre near Meadowhall in Sheffield. Features include a live tech awards ceremony, evening retro entertainment, meeting areas and interactive demos. Can you afford not to be one of the 800 IT professionals who are expected to attend? Registration is now open at tftmax.com. I hope you enjoyed this video, and no, I did. Why not check out one of our other videos by clicking this box up here, or this one just down here. Otherwise, you can give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment below, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.